Starting a clothing brand sounds exciting, but where do you actually begin? Whether you're launching a street line, a luxury brand, or want to sell custom merch, this is a complete guide, and I'll walk you through every step from planning to designing to printing and marketing. Let's get into it. So before you print out a single shirt, you need a clear plan. So you need to ask yourself, who's your brand for and what makes it unique? So you need to pick a niche from streetwear, activewear, luxury, or just print on demand. Who you selling to, what's their age, their interest, the style preference, all of that needs to be taken accounted for before you print out any single shirt. And then from there, you also need to choose a business name and a logo, something that stands out, makes you unique, memorable, and available. You need to also make sure that you're checking the trademarks and domains before you do any of this. And then you can also use free tools like Canva, Adobe Express to make your logos, or reach out to people on Fiverr, on Upwork, to help with logo designing if you're not creative at all. I'm not that creative, so I would just go on Upwork or Fiverr and get this done. Ask somebody to do a logo for me, pay them $100, and then go from there. But that's really important because a strong brand identity will make your clothing line stand out as opposed to everybody else in the market. From there, you need to go to designing your clothing. So great designs sell. You don't need to be an artist, but your design should be kind of clean, unique, and wearable. You don't want to promote something that people can't read, that's not legible. They need to know what exactly is on the apparel, what it's supposed to stand for. And for you to create designs like that, it's really easy. You can go Photoshop, Illustrator, and Canva for basic designs, or like I said, hire a freelancer to help you come up with a bunch of designs related to your brand. And you can start with a couple designs, 3 to 5 designs max, that you can use to help with promoting your t-shirt, sweatshirts, or just sweatpants in general. And then essentially you need to make sure that whatever you're printing is appropriate. Like if it's appropriate for the front, the back, your sleeves, whether you want some oversized prints. And then from there you kind of have to decide the type of printing that you want to do. For example, there's different ways that you can obviously make shirts and get shirts done. DTF transfers, screen printing, heat pressing, embroidery, sublimation. There's just so many multiple ways to bring out your designs, and each method kind of has their pros and cons to each part. So we kind of have to just break that down in a separate video, because that would be a lot. So but if you're just starting out, I would recommend doing DTF transfers because it's affordable and they work on any fabric and they give professional results, like screen printing or anything else that you might do to heat transfer. You don't have to really weed out stuff anymore. You can just send us the sheets and we can just print it out and you can just heat press it on. So if you need some DTF transfers, you can reach out to me, Minuteman, phillyprinting.com, to get some transfers made to test out for your clothing brand. Another method that people use is embroidery, but that's really if you want something high end, and it's a little bit more expensive as well. So I would recommend you building out your clothing brand first with some transfers before you start branching out to doing other apparel like embroidered sweatshirts. After you design your brand and you know exactly what you want, how you want it to look, and where you want the logos, you need to start looking to choose what type of shirts you want to start printing on. Not all blanks are created equal, so here are some top recommendations. Some budget-friendly blanks, I'll recommend some Gildan, some Heinz, Fruit of the Loom. Some mid-range blanks, I'll recommend Next Level, Bella Canvas, AS Color. And there's some from premium blanks, I recommend Los Angeles Apparel, Independent Training Company, Stanley/Stella. I recommend doing budget-friendly blanks like Gildan, Hanes, or Fruit of the Loom. It's typically the Gildan 5000 that mostly people will use to start out and then branch out from there. So you've gotten your logo, you've got your brand designs, you've gotten your transfers, but now you need a place to sell your clothing. So here are the best options. For me, I'm using Deco Network for my e-commerce business. That's what works for me. I'm familiar with their platform, but there's other platforms like Shopify, Etsy, print on demand that people use as well. That's a little bit easier. Even Wix for building your own website. So Shopify is best for like full control on branding. Same thing with Wix. And then you have Etsy. It's great for small brands and homemade clothing, but the thing I don't like about them is how much commission that they really take out of your sale. And then you have print on demand. I can offer that for you. There's no inventory. You just design your website and you just tell me exactly, and then you just print your prints on the website, and when somebody places an order, I print it out for you and I ship it out for you. So I can definitely help you out with print on demand if you're interested and you want something that's low budget, lower profit margin, and I just take control of the whole thing for you. So let me know. So your website should be clean, simple, and easy to navigate. You want to make it as seamless as possible for people to purchase from you. So now that you've set up the website, you have to now market your business. So a great design isn't enough. You need to market. You need to market it. And here are the best way to get some customers when you're just starting out. Instagram and TikTok Reels. Show off your designs and behind the scenes of what it is to grow your brand and what goes into running your brand as well. Influencer collaborations. Send some free merch to people and tell them to post about it. Some brand storytelling. Tell people why you started. People like to know the behind the scenes of the products and why you're doing what you do. And then also run some ads. Instagram ads, Google ads, TikTok ads, anything that will push more traffic to your website. Your first 100 sales will most likely come from your friends, family, or social media. So you can start there. So once you start making some consistent sales, it's time for you to level up. So you can invest in some better equipment and production methods, launch a new collection or limited edition drops, or then expand to some retail or wholesale partnerships. But the biggest thing is for you to reinvest back into your business as you continue to grow. But starting a clothing brand is easier than ever. You just need the right plan. So all you have to do is follow the steps and be on your way to launching your own brand. If you have some thoughts about your brand, feel free to drop a comment. And if you need some custom prints for your brand, make sure you check out minutemanphillyprinting.com, where you can buy some transfers to print your brand. And then also just follow me on Instagram, Majiri Arijaje, for some more tips on how to grow your business and how to grow your brand.